Hi, Moosey. You ready to eat? So the chickens are starting to head up into the coop. So this is why I go and look for the horses in the woods now all the time, because he keeps managing to get stuck. And while trying to turn on the water, the nozzle busted off. Hey farm fam, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new, welcome. So it is about 4:30 p.m. and I'm going to be starting my night routine right now. So I recently just did a night routine at the end of 2020, but it's a new year, so this is my first routine of 2021. So we are going to be doing a night routine in my life as an equestrian and having over 40 pets. So let's just go ahead and get right into this night routine because we have a lot to do. And it's only 4:30 p.m. like I said, but you guys will see how long these nights are. So if you guys are excited for my night routine, make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any of my videos, and of course, have a chance for my post notification shout out. All right, you guys, let's get into the night routine. So I'm gonna call for my chickens really quick because I love to give them this little mealworms. So we'll see if they'll come. I might have missed them because it looks like they're heading back to the chicken coop, but we'll see. I think I see them in the distance. Oh, here's one. Hi, pretty girl. And the rooster came, yay! So the chickens love mealworms, and I love giving them little snacks throughout the day. And right before they head in, when the sun starts to set, I like to give them their mealworms. While the chickens are munching on their mealworms, I am going to take their feeder over to their coop. It's gonna go into the cow pasture because we have to get this food over into the chickens. Hi! Hi, my cows. So I'm just putting the feed into the chicken coop, and they also have their water in here, which is already all filled because we make sure that the water's always filled in here. And I'm in the chicken coop, and there's Joe just looking at her through the window. And only one chicken is in the coop so far. So now that the chickens are all fed and ready to start making their way up into the coop, it's time for me to start doing my rounds, saying hello to all the animals and just checking in with them and doing more chores. Oh yeah. You're such a good pig. Good boy. So now I'm gonna go over and empty Stewie's water trough because we need to clean troughs tonight. And if you see, there's a beetle in it. And this is why we check the troughs. So his gets really dirty because he's a pig and he likes to jump in his water, so we need to empty it. So this is what I mean about Stewie's trough getting really dirty because he likes to go in it, and of course his mouth is always really muddy, so there's lots of sand and mud at the bottom. So now that it's all dumped out, I'm gonna take it out of his pen. Does it smell? Hi, Al. Hi, baby girl. How's your day as a cow? Losers. Get you some eye rubbies. Eye rubbies are the best for the cows. Good boy. Now I'm just gonna go into the horse pasture and say hello to the horses. Are you a good boy today? There's Cash behind me, and Louie's back there too. The only two that I don't see are Trigger and Blaze. So they're probably in the woods because they're always in the woods. And if you guys didn't see when Blaze got stuck in the woods a couple days ago, hasn't happened yet, and that's the first time it's happened since them always going into the woods. So we are walking into the woods, and by we, Cash and I, because he loves to follow me in here. So let's see if we can find the horses. Got one accompanying me. Let's see, I don't see him yet. Keep on walking. I get a little bit nervous now with them in the woods because of the little fiasco that happened with Blaze the other day. So now I always check up on them in the woods, but I'm not really finding them. So gotta keep looking. Watch, they went out the other side, I'm sure of it. And I'm in the woods by myself. All right, well, we're gonna keep on walking and keep on looking. But this is how you know horses have been in the area that I'm at right now, because there's horse poop. So I'm just gonna keep on looking for them. More horse poop. I saw Blaze over there, but I don't know how he got there. I don't know how to get to him, but I did find a Trigger. Trigger, hi, what are you doing? Hi, buddy. Hanging out here? What are you doing? Hanging out before dinner time? Oh, your face is dirty on this side. His face is just dirty on this side. Let's get it off there. All right, let's keep trying to find Blaze. I saw him, but I don't know how to get to him. So we're gonna try to get to him. I heard him whinny for me because he saw me. Okay, so I put my camera down, but now I'm back on because I'm in the very back of the woods and I found Blaze. What you doing? What are you hanging out over here for? Hello. So cool. What are you doing back here? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Blaze, let's go. So this is why I go and look for the horses in the woods now all the time, because he keeps managing to get stuck. We have lived here for almost a year and he's never been stuck in the woods before until all of a sudden. And in fact, he's stuck again. So as you guys can see, he basically got his leg in a vine, but it's a very strong vine, let's say, and he can't get out. So that's why I couldn't find him. And when I was calling for him, he wasn't coming. So I'm literally in the far back of the woods of our house, just keeping Blaze calm right now, because it seems like this is becoming a night routine, right? No, he hasn't been here. Hold on, there's a plane going over. Let's wait for the plane. Mike is bringing over the little handsaw just in case we can't get him out by hand. I'd rather him not have to come into the woods and find me back here and then try to come back out and then do this all again. But in fact, Blaze is stuck in the woods again. I just don't even know how this keeps happening with this horse. So Mike is here with the saw again. And it's really just a vine, but I don't know how he gets himself wrapped up in this vine, or these vines. So he's not wanting to come out. So that's pretty much it. Super easy. Much easier than the one I had to cut him out of the other day. And he's off, just like nothing ever happened. He's like, man, I hated being in here. Look at him, he's just leaving us, not even thanking us. See ya. Okay, that was kind of rude. So he's about leaving the woods, and so are we. And it looks like the cat found the fly mask for us. We always lose these out in the pasture. Thanks, Mishka. I'll take that. Oh my gosh, your nose is so dirty. You were rooting, huh? Penelope isn't much of a rooter, but she will here and there. Lexi! Lexi! Drop it, good girl. Get it! Come on, girl! Bring it back! Yay! Bama! Hi! But the girls love to just play out here, and we love to throw the stick for them and play with them. They love running around in the backyard. Now it's time for everyone to go inside because the inside animals need fed. Come on, Pinnell. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Bams. Let's go, buddy. Ready to eat? Go on, Ellie. Hi, Dommy. What are you doing on the couch? What are you doing? So starting with Penelope's mini pig feed, I just fill up her little feed dish. And then I'm just gonna fill up all the dogs' bowls. Daisy and Lexi get the slow feeders, and Miley and Bama get the regular dog bowls. Now that we have the dogs' bowls filled and Penelope's filled with grain, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add some vegetables to Penelope's feed. Just adding some raw carrots and broccoli. All right, Penel, you ready to eat? So while Penelope eats, we're gonna go ahead and give the dogs their food at the same time. Miley, Bama, and Lexi. So now that the dogs are all eating, I'm gonna go in and I'm going to see the kittens. They're in our bedroom still. Hi, kitties. Hi, babies. So you guys really wanted a kitten update. Here they are. They're getting so big. Oh, he's playing with my camera thing. Hi, baby girl. So we've got Peanut, Miss Stella. Now we just gotta find Miss Tiger Lily, which I think she just ran. Oh, there she is. There she is. So they use our bedroom as a jungle gym right now. Hi, kitties. So here's your update, you guys. I know you guys really wanted a kitten update, but this is what they do. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill up their little cat food bowl, and we always make sure that they have fresh water, and they go through this food like crazy. They are growing so much. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and fill up the cat food for Domino and when the cats come inside so that there's always food in here. Now I'm just doing the same thing for the outside cat food bowl. So now that all the inside pets are fed, I'm back outside. Like you just saw, I just filled up the outside cat's food, and now we need to finish the outside chores like cleaning those troughs. So the chickens are starting to head up into the coop. We'll give them some more time though before we actually close up their coop, just so if there's any stragglers. So it's trough cleaning time, so I'm just starting with the horse's trough and just dumping the little bit that's left of it out. And I like to wait till there's not much water left, and then I like to clean them so that I'm not dumping out a bunch of water and making the pasture really wet. So I'm just scrubbing the sides, getting all the algae off from our Florida sun. And then I'm just gonna refill the trough and let it sit here and refill while I go and do the other troughs. So the cow's trough actually looks really good today. There's just a little bit of sand in there, but not enough to dump it because there's a lot of water in there. So I'll probably give it a day or two, and then we'll have to clean this one. But we definitely need to do Stewie's. And this is why cleaning troughs is so important. All this dirt that's turned into mud in the bottom of his trough, I'm just loosening it all up. So now that all the mud is pretty much out, I'm gonna use my hard bristle brush and just scrub it all clean, and it will be good to go to refill for Stewie. Hi, Moosey. You ready to eat? We're almost all done with the chores. So we've got Stewie's trough back in his pen. It's nice and clean. Now we just have to turn on the water and refill his trough. And while trying to turn on the water, the nozzle busted off. And now I need to run over to the barn and turn off all the water. So my night routine kind of shifted, but it's very normal for things like this to happen around here. So not surprised about that happening. But it doesn't matter, while we still have some daylight, we need to get started to feed up. All right, so we're just gonna go into our feed bin here, and this is the side for the cows and the pigs feed. So we've got the cows feed here and Stewie's feed here. So the cows get 5 scoops of sweet feed into their bucket, and then Stewie just gets about 1.5 pounds of his mini pig feed. Then I'm just gonna go into our mini fridge that we have here in the tack room and grab some more vegetables for him. And then I'm just gonna put a couple treats in here for him as well. And these guys, just waiting to be fed. Into the cow pasture I go to feed the cows and the pigs. I'm here now. Time to eat. Single file, cows. Ready? over to Stewie's pen. I can try to see if I can flip his bucket right here. Here we go, buddy. Yay! Is that yummy, Stew? Now that the cows and Stewie are fed and the chickens are up, it's time for me to just manually close down their coop so no predators can come in. All right, you guys, so as you can see, the sun is almost setting, so we need to spread manure while we have the last bit of daylight so that we can clean stalls. As you can see, it's like pitch black outside now, so just in time we finished spreading manure, and now it's actually time to clean the stalls before the horses can come in and eat their dinner. So I just back my muck cart into the stall, and then I just go and I muck stalls. And here's some close-ups of horse poop getting mucked up, because that's exactly what you guys wanted to see. My horses are typically pretty good about keeping their manure in one spot, which I really like. So cleaning stalls typically is pretty easy. So we always see that Blaze hides his pee because you can't really see it. So I'll have to find a little bit, and there it is. So I like to make sure that all the pee gets out so that it doesn't hold any of the smell, and so that we have less bugs. So I just want to make sure that we get out all the pee, even if it's hidden. And we just refilled our shavings the other day in the stall, so we shouldn't need to add any more. But if the stall was lacking, then we would add more. And just like that, the stall is clean. Now 1 down and 3 more to go. Now on to Louie's stall, and then on to Cash's, and as you can see, he has peed a lot in his stall. So Cash's stall is a little bit low because he had so much pee, and I had to take a lot of the old shavings out. So I actually do need to add some shavings to his. So I'm just gonna open the bag of shavings and dump a whole bag out into his stall, and then spread it around. All right, so his stall looks so much better, so nice and fluffy. So now we're down to the last stall. Little kitty visitor. Hi, Mishka. All right, so now let's see what we're working with. Trigger stall, he usually keeps his pretty nice. So yep, just in a little area right over there. And for this one, you guys, at the snap of my finger, this is gonna be clean. All the stalls are finally clean. Now, typically I would be going in and filling up all the water buckets, but I just checked and all of them have water still from earlier today before I let them out. And why I mention that is because I really don't like to put horses in stalls without water, especially if they're eating in case of colicking and stuff like that. But all of the buckets have water. And why I'm saying that too is because I can't technically fill them up because the pipe broke over there and we had to turn the water off. So we need to go to Tractor Supply and we need to get something to fix it, which isn't a big deal, but I do want to get the horses fed. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna actually bring them in and feed them, because like I said, they still have water in their buckets, but if there was no water in the buckets, I would just not feed them yet, go to the store, get it fixed. But I want to get them fed up, and then we will have to come back and fix the pipe. So we're just gonna go ahead and take all the hay nets off so that we can fill them with hay. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill the whole hay net with hay, and then I'll just need to open up another bale of hay. I'll just use my fancy hay bale opener. I think it's about like 3 flakes. I don't know, I go more by weight. So I've got all my hay nets filled. This is about a bale of hay in total, and now we just have to hang them all up. Here you go. And just like that, this is how we hang up our hay nets. Now that all the hay nets are set up for all the horses, we're gonna go ahead and let the horses in. So I'm gonna call for the horses. So we've got Blaze, Cash, and the others are coming. So I'm gonna go ahead and open their gate. So you ready to come in? Come on. Go on, Cash. Cash is very curious, has to stop at everything, make sure that he's not missing out. Trigger, go on. Blaze, you know what stall is yours, go on. Oh, now you gotta watch out for that. My goodness, no mind that. Good boy, he's already munching on his hay. All right, Louie, we're just waiting on you. Come on. Good boy, go in your stall. Good boy. Now that all the horses are locked in their stalls, it's time to get their feed ready. So now I just have to open this side of my feed bin. So these two are for the horses, Trigger, Cash, and Louie, and then Blaze's feed. So I've got all their bowls in different colors. So it looks like we're kind of running a little bit low in the actual bin for Trigger's feed. So I just need to get some from our overflow and just pour a new bag into the feed bin. So Trigger, Cash, and Louie, like I said, all get the same feed. It's Seminole Wellness Senior. They each get a heavy full scoop. And now Blaze, he gets just a heavy half scoop of his feed. It's just a do more feed because he's a super easy keeper. So now I just have to give them their supplement. This is just pretty much the only supplement I ever give them. It's Equinity. I'm not really huge on supplements, but this supplement I really like, and I just grabbed a new one today. So that fresh new supplement feeling. So now I just give it to Trigger, and I give it to Blaze, and I give it to Cash. We don't give it to Louie because he doesn't really get ridden, so he doesn't really need it. And now I just mix up the supplement into the feed, and I always like to just give them a treat. So I just grab some treats out of my little treat bin, and I give everybody treats. And then I just stack up all the buckets, and I basically stack them in stall orders. You ready to eat? Look, a carrot. Why are you acting like you never eat carrots before? Yummy! All right, Trigger, ready? Cashy, tiny little carrot for a tiny little baby. So Cash eats in a bucket on the ground. Yay! Ooh, you need my carrot? Nope, that's yummy. Oh, he dropped it! He dropped his carrot. All right, you'll need to save that for later. And last but not least, I got one carrot left. I'm gone, just like that. Oh, okay, hold on. Alrighty. And Blaze. Well then. So all the horses are happy now. They are eating their grain. Ready, Cashy? Cashy likes to move his bowl everywhere. So they're all eating their grain and hay. Everyone's happy. I just closed the back gate. So it is 7:30 right now, you guys. So not too bad. Our horses get fed around this exact same time in the morning, so we like to keep it on 12 hours. But now all the animals are technically fed. The dogs, the cats, the kittens, the pigs, the cows, the chickens, and the horses. So we need to go run to Tractor Supply. I think we have about 30 minutes to get there because they close at 8 p.m. So we need to grab a new nozzle for that water spigot over there for Stewie. So we have to definitely fix that tonight and then get the water turned back on and give these guys some water. All right, you guys, so we're back home now, and I am out here in Stewie's barn with Mike. We got everything that we needed, and we are just fixing the little pipe right now so that Stewie can get some water. And good as new, we got a new little valve for it too, because obviously it needed it. But of course, we have to give Stewie more rubbies because he loves his rubbies. All right, y'all, so I'm back in the barn. While we wait just a couple more minutes before I can give them water, while that glue sets, I'm gonna go ahead and start to clean my barn. Every night I like to make sure that everything is blown and swept out of the barn. So the barn is all clean, and I think everybody deserves a cookie for being such good sports about it. Right? Mike is turning on the breaker right now so that we can fill up the water buckets. Blaze! Blaze! Hey! Hello? Mommy's got something. That was not my fingers, the treat. Good boy. You guys know the drill, so I'm just gonna go around to all the horses and turn on all their water hoses and just fill up their buckets. If the buckets are really dirty, then we will clean them all out, but the buckets aren't very dirty, so we're just filling them up today. All right, have at it, buddy. Good boy. So Blaze is drinking, and so is Louie. Really quickly, going back into my tack room, I'm just grabbing my roll-on fly repellent, and then I'm just going to put it on all of the horses' faces. All Alright you guys, so Mike is actually on his way over to the pig barn and he is going to fill up Stewie's water, but we're pretty much done. All the animals entirely are taken care of. We obviously just have to take out the dogs again, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here because I just want this to basically be my pet night routine kind of situation. So everything else that I do is pretty boring anyways. We already ate dinner when we went out to Tractor Supply to get the supplies, and all I have to do is shower and go to bed. It is pretty late though. It is actually 10:30 p.m. so our chores last a very long time, as you guys can see. So I hope you guys liked today's video and liked seeing what my night routine is for 2021 and how things go around here at our farm. If you guys liked today's video, make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any of these videos, and of course have a chance for my post notification shout out. Today's shout out goes to, alright you guys, I love you and I'll see you in the next one.